This happened 13 years ago on my 10th birthday. The layout of the house is a bit important. The main level consisted of a family room and kitchen. The kitchen connects to the stairs to go down to the basement. When you come in from the front door, to the right are the stairs to go to the second floor. The second floor consists of 3 rooms and a bathroom. I shared the middle room with my older sister Anna, who was 16 at the time. Our room had 2 full-size metal frame beds. We had lost the plastic coverings that went on the legs of the bed. This is important. My bed was all the way to the left facing our desk and a window on my right. My sister's bed was on the far right with a closet to her left, the door in front and a window above her bed. Anywho, I was excited to have a big birthday party, so I woke up early to inflate all my balloons. So in the meantime, I scattered them all over our bedroom floor. The day became really cold and rainy, so my parents decided to cancel my birthday party. Needless to say, I was pissed. My parents suggested having a nice dinner at home and watch movies. I have always been the slowest eater in the family, so while I finished, they began the movie. My sister got into an argument with my mom and stormed off to the bathroom upstairs. I can't recall what it was about since I was enjoying my food. All I heard was "Te va salir el pinche diablo por comportarte haci," which means, "The fucking devil is going to see you because of how you are behaving." When I finished, I decided it was time to sleep since I was still mad that my parents cancelled my party. I went to my room and got comfy in my bed. My sister wasn't in the room. As I drifted to sleep, I heard a balloon pop. It woke me up, but I didn't place much thought into it. Then pop, 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 all my balloons were popping. My bed began to shift slowly forward and then really hard back to the wall. I was screaming my head off, calling my mom. I was too scared to jump off and run to the door. Every scenario popped into my head. I screamed for what seemed like forever until finally my mom ran to the room and turned on the lights. I could see all the balloons that were pooped were only around my bed. I told her exactly what happened and she told me to sleep in her room. The next morning my sister ran into my parents' room and woke me up yelling at me. "Why the hell would you leave me alone in the room after I told you that something scared me? What are you talking about? I slept here with mom and dad." My mom confirmed to her that she took me out of the room and my sister was not there. Her face got white and then she told us what happened to her. She got out of the bathroom and went into our room. Got on the bed and fell asleep. She woke up at 3:30 a.m. and couldn't move. She could hear footsteps heading to our room door. The door opened and there was a big tall shadow of what seemed like a man. It seemed to be our dad. He had the habit of checking in on us at night, but the strange thing was that 1. It's the middle of the night, my dad would do it right before bed. 2. The shadow never flicked on the light, and 3. It just stood there. She began to hear a weird noise, like a bull getting ready to charge from my window and getting closer and closer to her ear until she could feel the warm breath her ear. She began to recite a prayer in her head until she could finally move. She mustered the courage to jump off the bed to flick on the light which was next to the doorway and the figure. When the light came on, the figure was gone and she couldn't hear the noise anymore. She looked at my bed and there was something that appeared to be me. She described it as looking exactly like me but with a ponytail. I had short hair at the time. My sister told the thing that she had just experienced something and that she was scared, that she wanted to go to my parents' room. "Don't worry, just go back to sleep," the thing told her. "What? Did you not hear me? Wake up, I'm scared, let's go to mom's room," my sister replied. "Just go back to bed." My sister was surprised since I scare easily but went back to her bed. She couldn't take it and woke up at 5 a.m. to go to my parents' room. She looked at my bed and got furious because I seemed to be gone. That was when she ran into my parents' room to wake me up. We exchanged stories and we all went back to the room. You can still see the markings on the wood floor from my bed being dragged. My family and I have experienced so many things, but this one is my most memorable. This content was provided by angelotricarico.com. Subscribe to the channel for more.